a peaceful journey through sacred numbers. Welcome, dear soul, to this tranquil exploration of numerology, the ancient and mystical study of numbers and their profound influence on our lives. As you settle into this peaceful space, allow your body to relax completely. Let go of the tensions of the day. Release any worries or concerns. For the next 2 hours, you are safe, you are held, and you are invited to drift into the soothing world of sacred numbers. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Feel your shoulders drop, your jaw relax, your entire being soften. Tonight, we will journey together through 100 fascinating facts about numerology, each one a gentle stepping stone into deeper relaxation and rest. Let the rhythm of these words carry you like a boat on calm waters, drifting peacefully toward the shores of sleep. The ancient wisdom of numbers. Our first fact brings us to the very foundation of this mystical practice. Numerology is the sacred study that reveals how numbers hold specific vibrations, energies, and meanings that influence every aspect of our existence, from our personalities and relationships to our life purpose and destiny. For thousands of years, wise seekers across the world have turned to numbers to understand the hidden patterns woven throughout the universe. The word numerology itself tells a story. It combines the Latin word numerus, meaning number, with the Greek word logos, meaning word, thought, or expression. Together, these roots create a beautiful meaning: the study of numbers as a divine language, a way the universe speaks to us through mathematical harmony and symbolic resonance. Long before modern mathematics, ancient civilizations recognized that numbers were more than mere counting tools. They understood numbers as living forces, carriers of cosmic wisdom, bridges between the material and spiritual realms. In the temples of Egypt, the ziggurats of Babylon, the mystery schools of Greece, and the sacred texts of Hebrew mystics, numbers were revered as keys to understanding creation itself. Pythagoras, the brilliant Greek philosopher and mathematician who lived from approximately 570 to 495 BCE, is remembered today as the father of modern numerology. But Pythagoras was far more than a mathematician. He was a spiritual teacher, a mystic who understood that numbers were the fundamental language of the universe. He taught his students that everything in existence, from the smallest grain of sand to the largest star, could be understood through numerical relationships. In his famous school in Croton, Italy, Pythagoras taught that numbers were alive with meaning. He believed that by understanding numbers, we could understand the very structure of reality, the hidden order that governs all things. His teachings spread throughout the ancient world and continue to influence numerological practice to this day. As you breathe slowly and deeply, imagine yourself walking through an ancient temple, its walls carved with mystical symbols and numbers. Feel the wisdom of countless generations flowing through you, connecting you to something vast and eternal. Our next fact reveals the foundation upon which all numerology rests. In In numerological study, the numbers 1 through 9 are considered the core numbers, each one carrying its own unique vibration, personality, and set of characteristics. These 9 digits form the foundation of all numerological calculations and interpretations, much like primary colors form the basis of all other colors. Each core number resonates with specific qualities, life lessons, and energetic signatures. When you understand these 9 fundamental energies, you begin to see how they combine and interact in countless ways to create the rich tapestry of human experience. Like musical notes that can be arranged into infinite melodies, these 9 numbers weave together to tell the story of every soul's journey. The beautiful thing about numerology is its simplicity and elegance. No matter how large a number becomes, no matter how complex the calculation, it can always be reduced back to one of these 9 core digits, or to the special master numbers we'll explore later. This reduction process, where you add digits together until you reach a single number, reveals the essential energy at the heart of any number sequence. Let your breathing become slower now, deeper, as we prepare to explore each of these sacred numbers in turn. Feel your body sinking more comfortably into rest with each breath. The sacred 9, deep exploration of core numbers. Let us begin with the number 1, the first, the initiator, the spark of creation itself. 1 is the number of new beginnings, fresh starts, and virgin territory. When you think of 1, imagine the first light of dawn breaking over a horizon, the first step of a long journey, the first breath of a newborn. 1 carries the energy of independence, of standing alone with courage and pioneering spirit. People whose lives are influenced strongly by the number 1 are natural leaders. They don't follow the crowd, they forge new paths. They have the courage to stand alone, to trust their own vision even when others doubt. 1 energy is ambitious, self-reliant, and driven by a need to create, to innovate, to be first. These individuals often become entrepreneurs, inventors, artists who create new forms, leaders who envision possibilities others cannot yet see. But 1 also carries challenges. The same independence that makes 1 so powerful can become isolation. The same self-reliance can become stubbornness. The same pioneering spirit can become impatience with others who move more slowly. Those with strong 1 energy must learn to balance their natural leadership with humility, their independence with cooperation, their ambition with compassion. In the tarot, 1 corresponds to the magician card, the figure who stands with tools of all 4 elements, channeling divine power into earthly manifestation. This captures the essence of 1 beautifully, the ability to take pure potential and make it real, to be a channel through which new things enter the world. Now we drift gently to the number 2, and immediately the energy shifts. Where 1 stands alone, 2 reaches out. 2 is the number of partnership, duality, balance, and relationship. Imagine 2 dancers moving in perfect harmony, 2 shores of a river, 2 hands coming together in prayer. 2 teaches us that we are not meant to walk through life alone. The energy of 2 is gentle, receptive, and deeply intuitive. Where 1 charges forward, 2 pauses to listen. Where 1 leads, 2 supports. People with strong 2 energy are natural diplomats, peacemakers, and counselors. They have a gift for seeing multiple perspectives, for understanding different viewpoints, for finding common ground where others see only conflict. 2 is sensitive to emotional currents, to the unspoken feelings in a room, to the subtle dynamics between people. Those influenced by 2 often work in counseling, mediation, healing professions, or any field where understanding human relationships is paramount. They excel in partnerships, both romantic and professional, because they understand the art of cooperation, compromise, and mutual support. Yet 2 also faces its shadows. The same sensitivity that makes 2 so empathetic can become oversensitivity. The same desire for harmony can become conflict avoidance. The same partnership orientation can become codependency or losing oneself in relationships. 2 must learn to honor its own needs while caring for others, to maintain boundaries while staying open-hearted. In the tarot, 2 corresponds to the High Priestess, the keeper of mysteries, the one who understands through intuition rather than logic. She sits between 2 pillars, embodying the balance and duality that 2 represents. Breathe deeply now, feeling the gentle rhythm of your breath, like waves lapping at a peaceful shore. 3 dances into our awareness with joy and creative fire. 3 is the number of self-expression, creativity, communication, and enthusiasm. It carries the energy of the artist, the storyteller, the performer, anyone who brings beauty and joy into the world through creative expression. Think of 3 as a child laughing, a painter before a blank canvas, a singer finding their voice. The number 3 appears throughout spiritual traditions as a symbol of completion and divine wholeness. The Christian Trinity of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The Hindu Trimurti of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. The Maiden, Mother, and Crone of pagan tradition. 3 represents the synthesis of 2 opposites creating something new. The thesis and antithesis becoming synthesis. People with strong 3 energy are often charismatic, optimistic, and naturally gifted at communication. They light up a room with their presence. They see possibilities where others see limitations. They find reasons to laugh, to celebrate, to enjoy life's beauty even in challenging times. 3 energy is drawn to the arts, entertainment, writing, speaking, teaching, or any field where creative self-expression is valued. 3 is the friend everyone wants at their party, the colleague who lifts the mood, the parent who fills the home with laughter and imagination. But 3 must be careful not to scatter its abundant energy too widely, to avoid superficiality in the pursuit of variety, and to develop depth alongside breadth. The shadow of 3 includes a tendency toward excess, difficulty with focus and completion, and sometimes using humor or charm to avoid deeper emotional work. 3. Must learn that true creativity requires discipline, that real joy is found not just in external expression, but in inner authenticity. Now we arrive at 4, and the energy becomes grounded, solid, practical. 4 is the number of structure, stability, foundation, and hard work. Imagine 4 as the 4 walls of a house, the 4 legs of a table, the 4 cardinal directions that orient us in space. 4 provides the container, the form, the stability that allows life to flourish. Where 3 dances freely, 4 builds carefully. Where 1 innovates boldly, 4 creates systems. 4 energy is patient, methodical, reliable, and responsible. People influenced strongly by 4 are the builders of civilization, the ones who take abstract ideas and make them concrete, who turn dreams into plans and plans into reality through persistent effort. 4 types excel in fields requiring organization, attention to detail, practical problem solving, and long-term commitment. They make excellent architects, engineers, accountants, administrators, craftspeople, anyone whose work requires precision and reliability. They are the people others count on, the steady presence in times of chaos, the foundation upon which communities are built. But 4 must guard against becoming too rigid, too attached to routine, too resistant to change. The same stability that makes 4 so valuable can become stubbornness. The same practicality can become inability to dream. The same focus on structure can become fear of the new and unknown. 4 must learn to balance stability with flexibility, order with spontaneity. In sacred geometry, 4 represents the square, the most stable of shapes, the foundation upon which other forms are built. This perfectly captures 4's essential nature. Feel your body becoming heavier now, more relaxed, as if sinking gently into the soft surface beneath you. 5 bursts onto the scene with electric energy, bringing change, freedom, adventure, and diversity. 5 is the number of the human being, represented by the 5 senses through which we experience physical reality. The 5 fingers on each hand, the 5-pointed star of the body, with arms and legs extended. 5 is all about experiencing life fully, exploring every possibility, tasting every flavor. Where 4 seeks stability, 5 seeks variety. Where 2 moves carefully, 5 leaps boldly. 5 energy is restless, curious, adventurous, and freedom-loving. People with strong 5 influence are natural explorers, travelers, entrepreneurs, anyone who refuses to be confined by convention or limited by fear. They need space to roam, new experiences to stimulate them, constant change to feel alive. 5 types are often multi-talented, able to adapt to different situations, skilled at thinking on their feet. They excel in fields requiring versatility: sales, journalism, teaching, travel, entertainment. Any career offering variety and freedom from routine. They are the friends who inspire you to take chances, the colleagues who bring fresh perspectives, the partners who keep life exciting. Yet 5's love of freedom can become inability to commit. Its versatility can become lack of depth. Its openness to experience can become addiction to stimulation. 5 must learn that true freedom comes not from running away, but from making conscious choices, that deep experience is more valuable than countless shallow ones. The challenge for 5 is to embrace commitment without feeling trapped, to develop discipline without losing spontaneity, to find freedom within form rather than only in constant change. 6 enters with gentle, nurturing energy, bringing harmony, responsibility, and unconditional love. 6 is the number of the caretaker, the teacher, the healer, anyone who creates beauty and balance in their environment and relationships. Think of 6 as a mother's embrace, a beautiful garden, a home filled with warmth and welcome. 6 is deeply connected to family, community, and service. It carries the energy of responsibility willingly taken on, of love expressed through action, of creating spaces where others can feel safe and nurtured. People influenced by 6 have a strong sense of duty, a natural gift for counseling and teaching, and a deep need to be of service to others. 6 types often find themselves in helping professions: nursing, teaching, counseling, social work, hospitality. They're drawn to create beauty in their surroundings, whether through interior design, gardening, cooking, or artistic pursuits. They make loyal friends, devoted family members, and caring colleagues who notice when someone is struggling and reach out to help. But 6 must be careful not to become a martyr, not to sacrifice their own needs entirely for others, not to become overly involved in other people's problems. The same nurturing instinct that makes 6 so valuable can become interference. The same sense of responsibility can become burden. 6 must learn that true service includes self-care, that healthy relationships have boundaries. 6 is also connected to Venus, the planet of love and beauty, reflecting its desire to create harmony and aesthetic pleasure in all things. Let your breath flow naturally now, effortlessly, as we continue our gentle journey through these sacred numbers. 7 emerges from the mists like a wise hermit, carrying the energy of spiritual seeking, introspection, and the search for deeper truth. 7 is considered one of the most mystical and spiritual numbers, appearing throughout sacred texts and traditions. 7 days of creation, 7 chakras, 7 heavens, 7 wonders of the ancient world. 7 points to something beyond the material, toward mystery and meaning. People with strong 7 energy are natural mystics, philosophers, researchers, anyone driven by a need to understand the deeper patterns of existence. They're not satisfied with surface explanations. They dig deeper, question assumptions, spend long hours in contemplation and study. 7 types often pursue careers in research, psychology, spiritual teaching, science, or any field requiring deep analysis and understanding. 7 needs solitude. While other numbers draw energy from social interaction, 7 recharges through alone time, through quiet contemplation, through connection with nature or meditation. These are the people you find wandering alone on beaches, sitting quietly in libraries, spending days in retreat from the busy world. But 7's depth can become isolation. Its introspection can become excessive self-analysis. Its search for meaning can become cynicism when easy answers aren't found. 7 must learn to balance inner exploration with outer engagement, to share its wisdom rather than hoarding it, to remember that connection with others is also sacred. In the tarot, 7 appears in cards of deep wisdom and spiritual testing, reflecting its association with inner development and the challenges of the spiritual path. 8 arrives with powerful, commanding energy, bringing material mastery, achievement, and manifestation. 8 is the number of infinity turned upright, of cycles within cycles, of the karmic law that what we give returns to us. Think of 8 as a successful entrepreneur, a master craftsperson, anyone who understands how to work with material reality to create lasting abundance. 8 energy is ambitious, practical, and focused on achievement in the physical world. Where 7 retreats into contemplation, 8 engages powerfully with worldly affairs. People influenced by 8 have natural authority, strong executive abilities, and the drive to achieve significant material success. They understand power and how to wield it effectively. 8 types often rise to leadership positions in business, government, finance, or any field requiring management of resources and people. They have a gift for seeing the big picture, for organizing complex systems, for making things happen on a large scale. They're often financially successful because they understand the laws of material manifestation. But 8 must use its power wisely. The same ambition that drives success can become ruthlessness. The same focus on achievement can become workaholism. The same understanding of material law can become materialism. 8 must remember that true power serves others, that wealth carries responsibility, that the highest achievement is measured not just in personal gain, but in contribution to the greater good. 8 faces the eternal question: will you use your power for selfish gain or for the benefit of all? The answer determines whether 8 expresses its highest potential or falls into its shadow. Finally, we arrive at 9, the last of the core numbers, carrying the energy of completion, wisdom, and universal love. 9 contains within it all the other numbers, representing the end of a cycle and the wisdom gained through the entire journey. Think of 9 as an elder with kind eyes, someone who has lived fully and learned deeply, who now seeks to share their understanding with the world. 9 is the humanitarian, the counselor, the teacher who works for the benefit of all humanity rather than personal gain. People with strong 9 energy have walked through all the experiences of 1 through 8 and emerged with compassion, wisdom, and a desire to serve. They see beyond personal concerns to the bigger picture of human evolution and collective well-being. 9 types are often found in healing professions, charitable work, spiritual teaching, the arts, or any field where the goal is uplifting humanity. They have an unusual ability to see the divine in everyone, to recognize potential in people others have given up on, to hold space for healing and transformation. They're often gifted counselors because they've experienced so much themselves. But 9 must be careful not to become lost in others' problems, not to sacrifice practical needs for idealistic dreams, not to become disappointed in humanity when people don't live up to high expectations. 9 must learn that serving others includes maintaining healthy boundaries, that compassion must be balanced with discernment. 9 is also the number of letting go, of releasing what no longer serves, of completing chapters so new ones can begin. It teaches us that endings are not failures, but necessary transitions. Breathe deeply now, feeling complete relaxation spreading through your entire body. Master numbers and elevated consciousness. Beyond the core numbers 1 through 9, there exist special numbers that numerologists call master numbers. These are double-digit numbers that carry such heightened vibration and spiritual significance that they are not reduced to single digits in calculations. The 3 master numbers recognized in most numerological systems are 11, 22, and 33. Master numbers represent intensified potential, greater challenges, and elevated spiritual missions. People with master numbers in their charts, particularly as their life path number, often feel called to something greater, a sense of destiny or spiritual purpose that drives them forward even when the path is difficult. It's important to understand that master numbers are both a gift and a challenge. They offer greater potential, but also demand more from the person who carries them. It's like being given a powerful instrument. It can create beautiful music, but only if you're willing to practice diligently and master its complexities. The first master number, 11, is known as the number of spiritual illumination and intuitive insight. 11 carries the practical energy of 2, since 1 + 1 = 2, but operates at a much higher frequency. Where 2 seeks harmony in relationships, 11 seeks harmony between the spiritual and material worlds, between higher consciousness and earthly expression. People with 11 as a major number in their chart, especially as their life path, are often highly intuitive, sometimes to the point of being psychic. They receive impressions, insights, and guidance from sources beyond normal perception. They might see auras, sense energy, have prophetic dreams, or simply know things without knowing how they know. This can be both a gift and a burden, especially if they're born into environments that don't understand or validate their sensitivity. 11 individuals are meant to be inspirational leaders, spiritual teachers, lightworkers who help humanity evolve to higher consciousness. They're often drawn to fields like counseling, energy healing, spiritual teaching, or creative arts where they can channel higher truths into forms others can receive. They serve as bridges, translating spiritual wisdom into practical understanding. But living with 11 energy is not easy. The intensity of their sensitivity can be overwhelming. They often struggle in childhood and young adulthood, feeling different, misunderstood, too intense for ordinary life. They may experience nervous anxiety, difficulty grounding in physical reality, or confusion about their purpose. The key for 11 is learning to manage and direct their powerful energy rather than being overwhelmed by it. 11 must also guard against spiritual superiority, against thinking their intuitive insights make them better than others, against becoming so focused on spiritual matters that they neglect practical responsibilities. The challenge of 11 is to be inspirational without being arrogant, to be sensitive without being fragile, to channel high energy without burning out. When 11 learns to ground its elevated consciousness in practical service, when it balances its spiritual awareness with earthly responsibility, it becomes a powerful force for positive change, illuminating the path for others who are ready to awaken. 22, known as the Master Builder, combines the intuitive insight of 11 with the practical mastery of 4, since 2 plus 2 equals 4. This creates perhaps the most powerful number in numerology, the number of someone who can manifest grand visions in material reality, who can build lasting structures that serve humanity for generations. Where 11 dreams and inspires, 22 actually builds. Where 11 channels spiritual truth, 22 creates systems and structures that embody that truth in the physical world. Think of 22 as the architect who doesn't just design beautiful buildings, but ensures they're structurally sound and can be actually built. Think of it as the visionary who doesn't just imagine a better world, but creates organizations and systems that bring that vision into being. People with 22 in their chart have tremendous potential for achievement in the material world. They're capable of creating businesses, organizations, movements, artistic works, or innovations that have lasting impact. They combine the practicality and work ethic of 4 with the inspirational vision of 11, making them uniquely equipped to accomplish what others consider impossible. 22s are natural leaders in the truest sense. They don't just inspire, they organize and build. They're often found creating social movements, building successful companies that serve a higher purpose, developing new technologies, writing books that shift consciousness, or working in any field where vision meets execution. But 22 faces enormous pressure. With great potential comes great responsibility. 22s often feel the weight of their destiny, the burden of what they came to accomplish. They can become workaholics, driving themselves relentlessly toward goals that may take decades to achieve. They may struggle with relationships because their mission feels so consuming. The shadow of 22 includes becoming ruthless in pursuit of goals, sacrificing ethics for achievement, becoming so focused on grand visions that human feelings are overlooked. 22 must remember that the greatest buildings are created to serve people. That achievement without compassion is hollow. When 22 aligns its tremendous power with spiritual values, when it builds for the benefit of all rather than personal glory, when it balances ambition with humanity, it becomes capable of truly transforming the world in lasting, practical ways. Let your awareness drift now, like a leaf floating gently on a stream. The rarest and most spiritually evolved master number is 33, known as the master teacher. 33 combines the compassionate service of 6, since 3 plus 3 equals 6, with master number intensity. This creates the energy of someone whose very purpose is to uplift, teach, and serve humanity at the highest level. 33 is sometimes called the Christ consciousness number because it embodies unconditional love, selfless service, and the willingness to sacrifice personal comfort for the spiritual evolution of others. People with 33 as their life path are rare, and when they appear, they often become spiritual teachers, healers, or guides whose influence extends far beyond their immediate circle. Those with 33 energy feel called to serve on a profound level. They can't ignore suffering when they see it. They're compelled to teach, heal, and uplift. They often work in healing professions, spiritual teaching, counseling, or humanitarian causes. They have an unusual capacity for compassion, able to hold space for others' pain without being destroyed by it, able to see the highest potential in people others have given up on. 33s often become the counselor everyone turns to, the teacher who transforms lives, the healer whose presence alone brings peace. They radiate a quality of unconditional acceptance that allows others to feel safe being vulnerable, to open to healing, to grow beyond their limitations. But 33 faces perhaps the greatest challenge of all the master numbers. The same depth of compassion that makes them so effective can become overwhelm. They may take on others' pain so deeply that they become depleted. They may give so completely that nothing remains for themselves. They may become martyrs, sacrificing their own well-being in service to others. 33 must learn that sustainable service requires self-care, that you cannot pour from an empty cup, that true teaching includes setting an example of healthy boundaries and self-love. The shadow of 33 includes codependency, boundary dissolution, burnout, and resentment from giving too much. When 33 learns to serve from a full cup, when it understands that self-care enables service rather than detracting from it, when it balances giving with receiving, it becomes a transformative presence whose teaching and healing ripple out in ways that can touch thousands or even millions of lives. Not everyone with a master number fully steps into its potential. Many with 11 live as 2s, with 22 live as 4s, with 33 live as 6s. This isn't failure. Sometimes the soul needs multiple lifetimes to grow into master number energy. The key is being aware of the potential and working consciously toward expressing it when ready. Feel your body completely at peace now, your mind quiet and calm, calculating your personal numbers. Now we turn to the practical art of calculation, discovering how to find your own numerological signatures. The most important number in any numerology chart is your life path number. This number reveals your core purpose, the lessons you came to learn, the gifts you're meant to share, the overall journey your soul has chosen for this lifetime. Calculating your life path number is surprisingly simple. You take your complete birth date, the month, day, and year, and reduce it to a single digit or master number. There are two methods, and both are valid, though they sometimes produce different results for certain dates. The first method is to reduce each component separately before adding them together. For example, if you were born on November 24, 1990, you would first reduce November, which is the 11th month, to 2 by adding 1 plus 1. Then you'd reduce the day 24 to 6 by adding 2 plus 4. Then you'd reduce the year 1990 by adding 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0, which equals 19. Then adding 1 plus 9 to get 10. Then adding 1 plus 0 to get 1. Finally, you'd add these three reduced numbers. 2 plus 6 plus 1 equals 9. So this person's life path number would be 9. The second method adds all the digits together before reducing. Using the same example, you'd add 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 9, 9, 0, which equals 27. Then you'd reduce 27 by adding 2 plus 7 to get 9. In this case, both methods produce the same result, but for some dates they differ, which is why it's good to try both and see which resonates more deeply with you. Remember, if at any point in your calculation you arrive at 11, 22, or 33, you stop there and don't reduce further. These master numbers stand on their own. Your life path number describes the path you're walking in this lifetime. It reveals your natural talents, your core challenges, the types of experiences that will be most meaningful for you, and the ultimate purpose or lesson your soul is working toward. Understanding your life path helps you make choices aligned with your true nature rather than trying to be someone you're not. If your life path is one, you're here to develop leadership, independence, and the courage to forge new paths. Your journey involves learning to stand alone when necessary, to trust your unique vision, and to create something original. You'll face situations that require you to lead, to innovate, to believe in yourself, even when others doubt. A life path of 2 means you're learning about partnership, cooperation, and the art of relationship. Your soul chose experiences that would teach you diplomacy, patience, and the ability to work harmoniously with others. Your gifts lie in mediation, counseling, and creating peace where there is conflict. Life Path 3 souls are here to explore creativity, communication, and joy. You're learning to express yourself authentically, to find and use your creative gifts, to bring beauty and inspiration into the world. Your challenge is developing discipline to match your abundant creativity. For as a life path means you're building foundations, learning patience, developing practical mastery. You're here to create stability, to turn dreams into reality through hard work, to build things that last. Your challenge is remaining flexible within structure. Life Path 5 brings experiences of change, freedom, and adventure. You're learning to adapt, to embrace the unknown, to find freedom within commitment. Your soul craves variety and new experiences, and your path will provide plenty of both. If you're a Life Path 6, you're learning about responsibility, service, and unconditional love. Your journey involves family, teaching, healing, and creating harmony. You'll face opportunities to nurture and serve others while learning to maintain healthy boundaries. 7 as a life path means you're on a spiritual quest, seeking deeper truth and wisdom. Your soul needs periods of solitude and contemplation. You're learning to trust your intuition and to understand life's mysteries through experience and inner exploration. Life Path 8 is about mastery in the material world, understanding power and abundance. You're learning to manifest, to lead, to create material success while using it responsibly. Your challenge is balancing spiritual values with worldly achievement. 9 as a life path means you're completing a major cycle, learning about compassion, wisdom, and service to humanity. You're here to heal, teach, and let go, preparing for a new beginning in your soul's journey. The master number life paths carry intensified versions of their reduced numbers with additional spiritual dimensions we explored earlier. Breathe deeply, feeling peaceful and calm. Your expression number, also called your destiny number, comes from your full birth name, the name given to you at birth and recorded on your birth certificate. While you can't change your life path, which comes from your birth date, many people change their names through marriage, legally, or by using nicknames consistently. This can shift your expression number, though your birth name always holds significance. To calculate your expression number, you assign a numerical value to each letter of your full birth name using the Pythagorean system. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on through I equals 9. Then J equals 1 again, starting the cycle over. So J is 1, K is 2, continuing through R, which is 9. Then S starts at 1 again, continuing through Z, which is 8. So if your name is, for example, Mary, you would calculate M equals 4, A equals 1, R equals 9, Y equals 7. Adding 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 gives you 21. Then you reduce 21 by adding 2 plus 1 to get 3. So Mary would have an expression number of 3. You do this for your first name, your middle name if you have one, and your last name. Then add all those numbers together and reduce to a single digit or master number. Your expression number reveals your natural talents, the abilities you brought with you into this life, and the best ways for you to fulfill your life path. It describes how you express yourself in the world, the gifts you have to offer, and the potential you carry. Where your life path describes your journey, your expression number describes your tools and abilities for that journey. Your soul urge number, sometimes called your heart's desire number, reveals your innermost motivations, what drives you at the deepest level, what truly brings you fulfillment. This number comes from the vowels in your full birth name. You calculate it exactly like the expression number, but only counting a, E, I, O, and U, occasionally Y, is considered a vowel when it functions as one in a name. Your soul urge describes what you value most, what you yearn for in your heart of hearts, what would make you feel truly satisfied with life. This isn't always obvious to others or even to yourself, especially when young, but it's the deep current that moves beneath the surface of your life. Your personality number comes from the consonants in your name, all the letters that aren't vowels. This number describes the face you show to the world, how others perceive you before they know you well, the impression you make, your outer manner and style. Sometimes your personality number differs significantly from your soul urge or life path, creating an interesting complexity where your outer presentation doesn't match your inner reality. This isn't dishonesty. It's simply the natural distinction between the private self and the public persona. Your birthday number is the simplest of all. It's just the day of the month you were born, reduced to a single digit, unless it's a master number. So if you were born on the 7th, your birthday number is 7. If born on the 28th, you add 2 plus 8 to get 10, then 1 plus 0 to get 1. Your birthday number reveals a special gift or talent you possess, a particular strength that can help you accomplish your life path. It's like a bonus tool in your toolkit, a special ability you can draw upon when needed. All these numbers together create your complete numerology chart, a multidimensional portrait of your soul's purpose, abilities, desires, and challenges. No single number tells the whole story. They all work together to create the unique being that you are. Let your mind drift peacefully now, like clouds floating across a summer sky. Personal year cycles and divine timing. One of the most practical applications of numerology is understanding personal year cycles. These cycles help you recognize the natural rhythms and themes of different periods in your life, allowing you to work with the energy of each year rather than against it. Time becomes not just a linear progression, but a spiral of recurring themes, each return bringing deeper wisdom. Your personal year number changes each calendar year and is calculated by adding your birth month and birth day to the current year. For example, if you were born on May 15th and want to know your personal year for 2026, you would add 5 for May, plus 1 plus 5 for the 15th, plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 for 2026. 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 21. Then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So you would be in a personal year 3 during 2026. Each personal year brings distinct energy, opportunities, and lessons. Understanding which personal year you're in helps you set appropriate goals, make better decisions, and maintain realistic expectations about what this particular year is meant to bring. A personal year 1 marks the beginning of a new 9-year cycle. This is a year of new beginnings, fresh starts, and planting seeds for the future. After the completion and release of personal year 9, one arrives with renewed energy and exciting possibilities. This is your time to initiate new projects, start new relationships, launch new ventures, or reinvent yourself in some significant way. During a personal year 1, you'll feel more independent, more courageous, more willing to take risks. The universe supports new beginnings now. Doors that were closed suddenly open. Opportunities appear. You feel motivated to start things you've been contemplating for a long time. This is not a year to hold back or play it safe. It's a year to trust your instincts and move forward boldly. However, understand that the things you begin in a 1 year are seeds that will take the full 9-year cycle to mature. Don't expect instant results or immediate success. You're laying foundations, initiating processes, setting things in motion. The harvest comes later. Your job now is simply to begin, to commit, to take the first brave steps. Personal year 2 shifts the energy dramatically. After the bold initiatives of year 1, year 2 asks you to slow down, be patient, and let things develop naturally. This is a year focused on relationships, partnerships, cooperation, and allowing growth rather than forcing it. What you started in year 1 now needs time, attention, and nurturing care. 2 is not a year for pushing or striving. It's a year for cultivating, for tending the garden you planted, for building relationships that will support your dreams. You may feel frustrated by the slower pace, but this pause is necessary. Seeds need time in darkness before they sprout. Your dreams need time to develop roots before they can grow strong. This is an excellent year for anything related to partnership. Starting a business partnership, getting married, learning to collaborate more effectively, or deepening existing relationships. It's also favorable for counseling, mediation, or any work requiring sensitivity and diplomacy. The challenge of personal year 2 is patience. You must trust the process even when you can't see progress. You must maintain faith even when results aren't yet visible. You must remember that growth is happening beneath the surface, even when nothing appears to be changing. Personal year 3 bursts forth with creative energy and self-expression. After the patient waiting of 2, 3 brings joy, inspiration, and opportunities to share your gifts with the world. This is one of the most enjoyable years in the cycle, a time to create, communicate, socialize, and express yourself authentically. During year 3, your creative juices flow abundantly. Ideas come easily. You feel inspired and enthusiastic. This is an excellent time to write, paint, perform, or engage in any creative pursuit. It's also wonderful for communication-based work, teaching, speaking, marketing, or anything involving words and ideas. Socially, year 3 is active and fun. You'll likely attend more gatherings, make new friends, and enjoy an expanded social circle. Romance can blossom now, especially light-hearted, joyful connections. This is not typically a year for deep, serious commitments, but rather for enjoying life's pleasures. The shadow of personal year 3 is scattering your energy too widely. With so many interesting options, you might start many projects, but finish few. You might have so much fun that you neglect responsibilities or avoid deeper work. 3 invites you to enjoy life while still maintaining some focus and direction. Personal year 4 brings a necessary return to practicality and hard work. After the playful creativity of 3, 4 asks you to get serious, build foundations, and attend to practical matters. This is not the most exciting year, but it's one of the most important for long-term success. During year 4, focus on organizing your life, creating systems, handling practical responsibilities, and doing whatever hard work is required to build solid foundations. This might mean organizing your finances, establishing better health habits, working diligently at your career, or completing projects you've left unfinished. You'll feel more limited during year 4. The freedom and fun of 3 give way to duty and responsibility. You might resent the restrictions, but remember, you're building the stable platform from which you'll launch into future success. The work you do this year creates security for years to come. 4 is not a year for big changes or new beginnings. It's a year for consolidating, strengthening, and building. Save the adventurous leaps for other years. Now is the time to be patient, methodical, and thorough. Quality matters more than speed. The challenge of 4 is maintaining motivation when progress feels slow and the work feels hard. You must remember the bigger picture. You're creating something lasting and valuable. Every brick you lay this year becomes part of a sturdy foundation. Feel your breathing slow and deepen, your body relaxing more completely with each breath. Personal year 5 arrives like a fresh wind, bringing change, freedom, and unexpected adventures. After the hard work and restriction of 4, 5 liberates you with new experiences, opportunities, and the chance to explore life more fully. This is one of the most dynamic and unpredictable years in the cycle. During year 5, expect the unexpected. Plans change suddenly. Opportunities appear from nowhere. Life throws you curveballs that lead to exciting new directions. This is a year to be flexible, adaptable, and open to possibilities you hadn't considered. Fighting change during a 5-year is like swimming against a powerful current. It's exhausting and ultimately futile. 5 favors travel, both physical and metaphorical. You might literally travel to new places, or you might explore new ideas, meet diverse people, try new experiences. Whatever form it takes, 5 expands your horizons and shows you that life offers much more than you've been experiencing. This is also a favorable year for making changes you've been contemplating. Changing jobs, moving to a new location, ending relationships that no longer serve you, or starting new ones. The universe supports necessary changes during year 5. What was difficult to change before suddenly becomes easier now. The shadow of 5 is becoming addicted to change itself, making changes just for excitement rather than genuine growth. 5 can also bring restlessness that prevents you from finishing what you start or committing to anything deeply. The key is embracing meaningful change while maintaining some continuity and following through on important commitments. Personal year 6 shifts focus to home, family, and responsibility. After the freedom and change of 5, 6 asks you to settle down, create harmony in your relationships and environment, and embrace your caring, nurturing nature. This is a year of service, love, and domestic focus. During year 6, family matters often take center stage. This might mean marriage, having children, caring for aging parents, or simply investing more energy in family relationships. It's also a common year for home-related activities, buying or selling property, remodeling, redecorating, or making your living space more beautiful and harmonious. 6 is excellent for any kind of healing or counseling work, for teaching, for any service-oriented profession. Your capacity for compassion and patience increases this year. You feel more willing to help others, to give of yourself, to create beauty and harmony in your environment. This is also a favorable year for marriage or commitment in relationships. 6 energy supports partnership, devotion, and the willingness to work through challenges together. If you're in a relationship that's been developing over previous years, 6 may bring it to a deeper level of commitment. The challenge of 6 is avoiding martyrdom. Your desire to help and please others can lead to overextending yourself, neglecting your own needs, or becoming resentful when your efforts aren't appreciated. 6 asks you to serve from a full heart, not from obligation or codependency. Learn to give generously while maintaining healthy boundaries. Personal year 7 is perhaps the most introspective year of the cycle. After the busy outer focus of 6, 7 turns your attention inward towards spiritual growth, self-understanding, and the search for deeper meaning. This is a year for rest, reflection, and inner development. During year 7, you naturally feel more withdrawn, more contemplative. You need more alone time. Social obligations feel draining rather than energizing. This is not depression or isolation. It's a necessary turning inward, a time to process all you've experienced in previous years and to connect more deeply with your spiritual self. 7 is excellent for study, especially spiritual or philosophical subjects. You might take up meditation, read extensively, attend workshops or retreats, or simply spend time in nature contemplating life's mysteries. Your intuition strengthens during 7, and you're more open to guidance from your higher self. This is generally not a favorable year for pushing worldly ambitions. Career progress may slow. New relationships may not develop. Material concerns take a back seat to inner growth. This can be frustrating if you don't understand 7's purpose, but it's actually a gift, a chance to recharge and reconnect with your deeper self before the more outwardly active years ahead. The challenge of 7 is trusting the value of inner work even when outer results aren't visible. In a culture that emphasizes constant productivity and visible achievement, 7 asks you to value what can't be measured: wisdom, inner peace, spiritual connection. This year prepares you for the achievement that comes in year 8. Take a deep, peaceful breath, letting all tension dissolve. Personal year 8 arrives with powerful energy for achievement, recognition, and material success. After the inner development of 7, 8 brings your focus back to the outer world with opportunities to accomplish, to manifest, to receive rewards for all the effort you've invested in previous years. During year 8, your confidence increases. You feel more powerful, more capable of handling challenges. Business and financial opportunities often arise now. This is an excellent year for career advancement, starting or growing a business, making investments, or pursuing any goals related to material success and recognition. 8 is the harvest year for the cycle that began in year 1. The seeds you planted 7 years ago have grown, and now you reap what you've sown. If you've worked diligently, been patient during slow years, and made wise choices, 8 brings rewards. If you've been lazy or unethical, 8 may bring consequences and lessons about proper use of power. This year often brings increased responsibility along with increased resources. You may receive promotions that require you to manage more people and make bigger decisions. You may earn more money, but also face larger financial obligations. 8 teaches you about power and how to use it responsibly. The shadow of 8 is becoming obsessed with achievement, success, and material gain at the expense of relationships and spiritual values. 8 can make you ruthless, workaholic, or disconnected from your heart. The key is pursuing worldly success while maintaining integrity and remembering that true achievement serves others as well as yourself. Personal year 9 completes the cycle and prepares you for the new beginning coming in year 1. This is a year of completion, letting go, clearing away what no longer serves you, and making space for the new. 9 can be both liberating and challenging because letting go is never easy. During year 9, things naturally come to completion. Projects finish. Relationships that have served their purpose end. You outgrow situations, beliefs, or identities that no longer fit who you're becoming. This can feel like loss, but it's actually clearing space for better things to enter in year 1. 9 is an excellent year for tying up loose ends, completing unfinished business, organizing, and simplifying your life. Go through your possessions and release what you no longer need. Heal old wounds and make peace with the past. Forgive those who hurt you and ask forgiveness where needed. Clear your karma so you can start fresh. This is also a wonderful year for humanitarian service, for giving back, for sharing what you've learned over the past 8 years. Your capacity for compassion reaches its peak in year 9. You see the bigger picture and feel connected to all of humanity. The challenge of 9 is resisting the necessary endings. You might try to hold onto relationships, jobs, or situations that are clearly finished. But clinging to the old prevents the new from arriving. 9 asks you to trust that what's leaving is making room for something better, even if you can't see what that is yet. 9 is not a year for starting new things. It's a year for completing, releasing, and preparing. Think of it as the pause between breaths, the space between exhalation and inhalation. Soon, in year 1, you'll breathe in deeply and begin again. Let your entire being relax completely now, sinking into peaceful rest. Beyond personal years, numerology also recognizes personal month and personal day cycles, providing even more detailed guidance about shorter time periods. Your personal month is calculated by adding your personal year number to the current month. Your personal day adds your personal month to the current day of the month. Understanding these shorter cycles helps you navigate the ebbs and flows of daily life with greater awareness. You can plan important activities for days and months whose energy supports your intentions, and you can understand challenging periods as temporary phases rather than permanent states. There are also universal year, universal month, and universal day numbers that affect everyone collectively. These are calculated simply by reducing the year, month, or day itself. For instance, 2026 reduces to 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10. Then 1 plus 0 equals 1, making 2026 a universal year 1, a time of new beginnings for all humanity. Understanding universal cycles helps you see your personal experience in the context of collective themes. When your personal year aligns with the universal year, those themes are especially powerful in your life. When they differ, you're dancing to a slightly different rhythm than the collective. The 9-year personal cycle repeats throughout your life, each repetition bringing deeper wisdom and more refined expression of each year's themes. The personal year one you experience at age 30 carries different meaning than the one at age 20 or 40. You spiral upward through these cycles, hopefully growing wiser with each turn. Breathe deeply, feeling the gentle rhythm of universal time flowing through you. Ancient wisdom from around the world. Numerology is not one single system, but rather a universal human impulse expressed through many cultural lenses. People across the world and throughout history have recognized that numbers carry meaning beyond mere quantity. Let us explore some of these ancient traditions, each offering unique insights into the mystical properties of numbers. The Pythagorean system, which we've been primarily using, originates with the Greek philosopher and mystic Pythagoras and his followers. Pythagoras believed that reality itself was mathematical at its core. He taught that numbers were not just tools for measuring, but were the very substance of existence. Everything in the cosmos, from the smallest particle to the largest celestial body, expressed numerical relationships. Pythagoras organized his teachings around the tetractys, a triangular figure formed by 10 dots arranged in 4 rows. 1 dot in the first row, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, and 4 in the fourth. This represented the sum of 1 through 4 equaling 10, and 10 reducing back to 1, showing the complete cycle of manifestation. The tetractys was so sacred to Pythagoreans that they swore oaths upon it. In the Pythagorean system, numbers are assigned to letters sequentially based on the alphabet's order. A through I are 1 through 9, J through R repeat 1 through 9, and S through Z complete another partial cycle. This system emphasizes linear progression and the orderly nature of manifestation from 1 to 9. The Chaldean system, originating in ancient Babylon, predates the Pythagorean system and is considered by some to be the original form of numerology. The Chaldeans were master astronomers and astrologers who understood deep connections between celestial patterns and earthly events. Their numerological system reflects this astronomical wisdom. In Chaldean numerology, numbers are assigned to letters based on the vibration or sound of each letter rather than sequential order. This creates a different correspondence than the Pythagorean system. Additionally, the Chaldeans considered 9 sacred and holy, never using it in name calculations. 9 was reserved for divine matters, too elevated for mundane use. The Chaldean system assigns meanings to compound numbers, the 2-digit numbers before reduction, giving additional nuance to readings. For instance, the number 23 carries its own specific meaning beyond just reducing to 5. This creates a more complex, but potentially more detailed system of interpretation. Many numerologists find the Chaldean system more accurate for name analysis because it's based on sound vibrations rather than arbitrary alphabetical order. After all, names are primarily spoken sounds before they're written letters. The vibration of your name when spoken aloud carries real energetic impact. Hebrew numerology, known as gematria, is deeply woven into Jewish mysticism and the study of sacred texts. In Hebrew, letters also serve as numbers, so every word has a numerical value. Words with the same numerical value are believed to have mystical connections and hidden relationships. Gematria is used extensively in studying the Torah and other sacred texts to uncover hidden meanings, connections between passages, and deeper layers of divine wisdom encrypted in the text. Scholars spend lifetimes exploring these numerical relationships, finding profound insights through mathematical analysis of sacred words. For example, the Hebrew word for life, chai, has a numerical value of 18, which is why 18 is considered an especially fortunate number in Jewish tradition. Gifts of money are often given in multiples of 18 at celebrations. The word for love, ahava, and the word for unity, echad, both sum to 13, suggesting a deep connection between love and oneness. Gematria operates on the principle that God created the world through language and number, that the Torah is written in a divine code that can be partially understood through numerical analysis. This isn't numerology in the sense of personal divination, but rather a method of scriptural interpretation and spiritual contemplation. Feel your mind expanding now, imagining ancient scholars bent over candlelit texts, discovering profound truths through sacred numbers. Chinese numerology forms an integral part of Chinese culture and is closely connected to the I Ching, the ancient oracle text. Unlike Western systems that reduce everything to 1 through 9, Chinese numerology gives significant attention to double-digit numbers and their combinations, seeing them as having their own complete meanings. In Chinese culture, certain numbers are considered extremely auspicious, while others are avoided. The number 8 is the luckiest because in Chinese, it sounds like the word for prosperity and wealth. People pay premium prices for phone numbers, license plates, and addresses containing many 8s. The Beijing Olympics intentionally started on 8808 at 8:08 p.m. to maximize auspicious energy. The number 4, conversely, is avoided because it sounds like the word for death. Many buildings in China skip the 4th floor, going directly from 3 to 5. Some buildings skip all floors containing 4, 14, 24, and so on. This isn't mere superstition, but reflects a deep cultural belief in the power of sound resonance and symbolic association. 6 is lucky because it sounds like the word for smooth or flowing, suggesting things will go smoothly. 9 is auspicious because it sounds like the word for long-lasting, making it especially popular for matters related to marriage and longevity. The number 2 is considered good for relationships, reflecting the idea that good things come in pairs. Triple numbers are particularly powerful. 888, 888, is extremely fortunate for wealth and prosperity. 666, 666, unlike in Western culture where it's feared, is positive in Chinese tradition, suggesting everything will flow smoothly. Numbers are often combined deliberately to create auspicious meaning. 168 suggests road to prosperity, while 518 means I will prosper. Chinese numerology is also linked to the 5 elements wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, and to yin and yang principles. Even numbers are considered yin, feminine, receptive, dark, while odd numbers are yang, masculine, active, light. Balance between yin and yang numbers is seen as most harmonious. Indian Vedic numerology connects numbers to planets in the astrological system. Each number from 1 to 9 is governed by a specific planet, and the characteristics of that number reflect its planetary ruler. 1 is ruled by the sun, representing the self and individuality. 2 is governed by the moon, bringing emotional sensitivity and intuition. 3 belongs to Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, expansion, and luck. 4 is ruled by Rahu, one of the lunar nodes, bringing unconventional thinking and sudden changes. 5 is governed by Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect. 6 belongs to Venus, bringing beauty, harmony, and love. 7 is ruled by Ketu, the other lunar node, representing spiritual seeking and detachment. 8 is governed by Saturn, the planet of discipline, karma, and hard-won success. 9 belongs to Mars, bringing courage, energy, and pioneering spirit. In Vedic numerology, your primary number is calculated from your birth date and reveals your outer personality, while your destiny number comes from your full name and shows your life purpose. The interplay between these numbers and your astrological chart creates a comprehensive picture of your nature and destiny. Egyptian numerology, though less documented than other systems, reveals that ancient Egyptians held numbers in sacred regard. The pyramids themselves encode sophisticated mathematical relationships, suggesting advanced understanding of numerical harmonies. 3 was significant as representing the divine trinity of Osiris, Isis, and Horus. 7 appeared in myths and sacred texts as a number of completeness and spiritual attainment. The ancient Egyptians used numerology in architecture, creating temples and monuments aligned with specific numerical proportions, believed to enhance spiritual energy. They understood that certain mathematical ratios created harmony and beauty, that numbers could be used to bring heaven and earth into alignment. Across all these traditions, certain themes repeat. 1 represents beginning and individuality. 2 brings duality and partnership. 3 embodies creativity and divine completion. 4 provides stability and structure. 5 introduces change and human experience. 6 creates harmony and balance. 7 points toward spiritual mystery. 8 manifests material success and karmic law. 9 completes the cycle with wisdom and compassion. These universal themes suggest that numerology taps into something real, whether you view it as divine mathematics, psychological archetypes, or simply patterns in human experience. The fact that cultures separated by vast distances and millennia developed similar understandings of number meaning suggests numbers carry intrinsic symbolic value that transcends any single cultural interpretation. Let your breathing become even more relaxed now, your consciousness drifting peacefully. angel numbers and messages from spirit. In recent decades, a popular branch of numerology has emerged focusing on what are called angel numbers, repeating or patterned number sequences that many believe carry messages from the spiritual realm. When you repeatedly see certain number patterns, whether on clocks, license plates, receipts, or elsewhere, it may be more than coincidence. The concept of angel numbers rests on the belief that spiritual guides, angels, or your higher self use numbers to communicate because numbers are a universal language. Since we're surrounded by numbers in modern life, they provide an easy medium for subtle communication. When a particular number pattern catches your attention repeatedly, it's worth pausing to consider what message might be encoded there. Angel number 111 or 1111 is one of the most commonly reported sequences. This powerful number is often interpreted as a sign that you're in a period of manifestation. Your thoughts are especially powerful right now, rapidly converting into reality. This is a wake-up call to pay attention to your thoughts, to ensure you're focusing on what you want rather than what you fear. Because either way, you're creating your experience. Seeing 111 can also indicate that a new chapter is beginning, that you're on the threshold of fresh opportunities. It's a message of encouragement from the universe to move forward confidently, to trust your instincts, and to act on your inspirations. The universe is supporting your new beginnings. Angel number 222 brings a message of balance, trust, and patience. When you see this sequence, you're being reminded that everything is working out in divine timing, even if you can't see the results yet. It's a call to maintain faith during times of uncertainty, to trust the process, and to remember that seeds planted need time to grow before they blossom. 222 can also relate to relationships and partnerships. It might appear when you need to create better balance in your relationships, when you should seek harmony rather than conflict, or when a significant partnership is entering your life. It's a gentle reminder that you're not meant to do everything alone, that collaboration and cooperation bring rewards. If you're facing a decision and keep seeing 222, it's often a sign to follow the path of peace and balance rather than forcing or fighting. The message is to trust that you're exactly where you need to be, even if the path forward isn't yet clear. Angel number 333 connects to creativity, self-expression, and the presence of ascended masters. Ascended masters are enlightened beings, spiritual teachers who have walked the earth and now guide humanity from higher dimensions. Seeing 333 suggests these benevolent beings are near, supporting and encouraging you. 333 is a call to express yourself more authentically, to use your natural creative gifts, to speak your truth. If you've been holding back, playing small, or suppressing your true nature, 333 urges you to step into fuller self-expression. The universe wants to see your unique gifts shared with the world. This number sequence can also indicate that it's time to pursue creative projects you've been postponing. Whether it's writing, art, music, or any form of creative expression, 333 says the timing is right. Your creative energy is running high, and the universe supports your artistic endeavors. Feel your body sinking deeper into relaxation, supported and safe. Angel number 444 is often described as a sign of angelic protection and support. When you see this sequence, you're being reminded that you're surrounded by loving guidance, that you're not alone, that angels or spiritual guides are watching over you. This number often appears during challenging times as reassurance that you're protected and supported. 444 also relates to building solid foundations, much like the numerological meaning of the number 4. It might be a reminder to focus on practical matters, to attend to details you've been neglecting, to create stability in your life before moving forward with bigger plans. Sometimes we need to shore up our foundations before we can build higher. If you're questioning a decision or feeling uncertain about your path, seeing 444 is often confirmation that you're on the right track. It's a yes from the universe, encouragement to keep going, assurance that your efforts are noticed and supported. Angel number 555 heralds significant change and transformation. This sequence appears when major shifts are happening or about to happen in your life. While change can be unsettling, 555 carries a positive message. These changes are necessary and will ultimately benefit you. You're being asked to embrace transformation rather than resist it. 555 often appears before or during major life transitions, career changes, relocations, relationship shifts, spiritual awakenings. It's the universe's way of preparing you, of letting you know that upheaval is purposeful, part of your soul's evolution. Trust that what's falling away needs to go, and what's arriving is meant for you. This number sequence also encourages adaptability and open-mindedness. Release rigid expectations about how things should unfold. Be willing to let life surprise you. The path ahead may look different than you planned, but 555 promises it will be aligned with your highest good. Angel number 666, despite its unfortunate reputation in some religious traditions, carries a positive message in numerological interpretation. This sequence appears when you've become too focused on material concerns at the expense of spiritual balance. It's a gentle reminder to restore equilibrium between worldly responsibilities and inner development. 666 doesn't indicate evil or negativity. It simply suggests you may be worrying too much about money, possessions, or material security. While these practical matters are important, excessive focus on them creates imbalance. You're being invited to trust more, to remember that the universe provides, and to invest energy in spiritual practices relationships, and what truly matters. This number might also appear when you're being too hard on yourself, when perfectionism is taking over, or when you need to release control and trust the flow of life. It's a message to lighten up, to remember that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, not merely a human struggling through material existence. Angel number 777 is considered highly spiritual, a sign that you're in alignment with your highest path. This sequence often appears during periods of spiritual development, inner growth, and deepening connection with your higher self. It's cosmic confirmation that you're exactly where you need to be spiritually. 777 can also indicate that you're learning important lessons, that your spiritual studies are benefiting you, that your intuition is especially strong right now. Pay attention to insights, dreams, synchronicities. Your connection to divine guidance is open and clear. This is a time to trust your inner knowing above all else. Seeing 777 repeatedly might also be encouragement to continue your spiritual practices, whether meditation, prayer, yoga, or time in nature. These practices are bearing fruit even if results aren't immediately obvious. Keep nurturing your spiritual life. The rewards will be profound. Take a deep, peaceful breath, feeling completely relaxed and serene. Angel number 888 relates to abundance, prosperity, and manifestation in the material realm. This powerful sequence suggests that financial blessings or material opportunities are on their way to you. Your efforts are about to pay off. Rewards are coming. Abundance is flowing into your life. 888 can also indicate that you're entering a period where the law of karma is particularly active. What you've given will be returned multiplied. If you've been generous, kind, and helpful, expect blessings. If you've been unethical or selfish, this might be a time of lessons. The universe is balancing the scales. This number sequence encourages you to maintain an abundance mindset, to believe in prosperity, to be generous with what you have. The more openly you give and receive, the more abundance flows. 888 reminds you that the universe is infinite and there's more than enough for everyone. Angel number 999 signals completion, the ending of a significant chapter in your life. This sequence appears when it's time to let go, to release what's finished, to close doors so new ones can open. While endings can be sad or scary, 999 assures you that what's concluding has served its purpose and something better awaits. 999 is particularly associated with lightworkers and those whose purpose involves serving humanity. It's a call to step into your role as a teacher, healer, or guide. If you've been contemplating how you can make a positive difference in the world, 999 says the time is now. Your gifts are needed. Your voice is important. Your contribution matters. This number might also appear when you're ready to forgive, to release old resentments, to heal past wounds. 999 invites you to practice compassion, to see the bigger picture, to understand that everyone is doing their best with the consciousness they have. Let go and move forward lighter. There are many other angel number sequences, each carrying its own message. 0 represents infinite potential and divine support. 123 suggests you're on the right path, moving forward step by step. 1212 indicates spiritual growth and awakening. The key to interpreting angel numbers is paying attention to what you're thinking or experiencing when the number appears, as context provides clues to its specific message for you. Some skeptics dismiss angel numbers as confirmation bias, our tendency to notice patterns that support our beliefs while ignoring contradictory information. Perhaps that's true. Or perhaps the universe works through our attention, guiding us to notice what we need to see precisely when we need to see it. The value lies not in proving whether angels literally send us numerical messages, but in what the practice offers: a way to feel connected to something larger, to find meaning in daily life, to trust that we're guided and supported. Let your eyes grow heavier, your mind quieter, your entire being at peace. Numerology in relationships and compatibility. One of the most popular applications of numerology is understanding relationship compatibility. By comparing life path numbers and other elements of two people's numerological charts, you can gain insight into the strengths and challenges of their connection. Understand why certain dynamics exist and learn how to navigate differences more harmoniously. It's important to remember that numerology doesn't determine whether a relationship will succeed or fail. Free will, effort, awareness, and love matter far more than numbers. However, numerology can illuminate patterns, helping you understand your partner's natural tendencies and your own, creating more compassion and less judgment when conflicts arise. Life Path 1 individuals in relationships bring independence, leadership, and strong will. They need partners who respect their autonomy, support their ambitions, and don't try to control them. Ones can be challenging partners because they're so self-directed and sometimes struggle to consider others' needs and opinions. They work best with partners who have their own strong sense of self and don't need constant attention or validation. 1 and 1 can be a powerful combination if both partners have separate goals and respect each other's independence. 2 ones competing for dominance in the same arena creates conflict, but 2 ones supporting each other's separate ventures can be incredibly successful. Communication and compromise are essential to avoid power struggles. 1 and 2 create a classic complementary pairing. 1 leads while 2 supports and nurtures. 1 makes decisions while 2 offers gentle input and emotional intelligence. This combination works beautifully when 1 respects 2's sensitivity and 2 doesn't become resentful of 1's dominance. Problems arise if 1 becomes tyrannical or 2 becomes passive-aggressive. 1 and 3 often create exciting, dynamic relationships. Both have strong creative energy, though one channels it toward achievement, while 3 expresses it artistically or socially. They inspire each other, enjoy life together, and have fun. Challenges arise if one becomes too serious and workaholic, or 3 too scattered and superficial. They must balance ambition with joy, work with play. Life Path 2 individuals bring sensitivity, diplomacy, and emotional depth to relationships. They're natural partners who thrive in close connection. 2s need gentle treatment, emotional security, and partners who value harmony. Harsh criticism, conflict, or coldness wounds them deeply. They give generously in relationships and need that generosity reciprocated. 2 and 2 can be wonderfully harmonious if both partners are emotionally healthy. They understand each other's sensitivity, create a peaceful home, and enjoy deep emotional intimacy. Problems arise if neither partner wants to make decisions or take the lead, or if both become overly focused on pleasing each other and lose themselves. Someone needs to occasionally take charge. 2 and 3 are often highly compatible. 3 brings joy, lightness, and fun that helps 2 not take things so seriously. 2 brings emotional depth and stability that helps 3 develop more substance. They balance each other well. Challenges arise if 3 becomes too flippant or socially demanding for 2's more private nature, or if 2's emotional needs feel like burden to 3. 2 and 4 can work well, especially if they share common goals. 4 provides stability and practical support that helps 2 feel secure. 2 offers emotional warmth and nurturing that helps 4 soften. Together, they build stable, lasting relationships. Challenges arise if 4 becomes too rigid or work-focused, neglecting 2's emotional needs, or if 2 becomes too emotional for 4's practical nature. Life Path 3 individuals bring creativity, enthusiasm, and joy to relationships. They're fun, optimistic, and expressive partners who keep things interesting. 3s need freedom to express themselves, partners who appreciate their creativity, and relationships that allow for spontaneity and enjoyment. They wilt under too much restriction, criticism, or seriousness. 3 and 3 create vibrant, exciting relationships full of laughter, creativity, and social activity. They enjoy life together, inspire each other creatively, and have wonderful communication. Challenges arise if neither partner wants to handle practical responsibilities, if they scatter energy too widely, or if they avoid deeper emotional work by keeping everything light. They need to balance fun with depth. 3 and 4 is a challenging combination requiring conscious effort. 3's spontaneity clashes with 4's need for structure. 3 wants variety, while 4 wants routine. 3 is optimistic, while 4 is cautious. If they can appreciate their differences rather than fighting them, 4 can help 3 focus and manifest dreams, while 3 can help 4 lighten up and enjoy life more. 3 and 5 is often excellent compatibility. Both love freedom, variety, and new experiences. They adventure together, keep life exciting, and give each other space. Their relationship stays fresh because neither needs routine or becomes possessive. Challenges arise if they're too similar, neither providing stability, or if five's need for freedom exceeds even three's tolerance, or if neither wants to handle practical matters. Life path for individuals brings stability, loyalty, and dedication to relationships. They're reliable partners who work hard to create security. Fours need partners who value stability, appreciate their hard work, and don't create constant drama or chaos. They show love through actions, building and providing, and need partners who recognize this practical love language. 4 and 4 create solid, stable relationships built on shared values and mutual dedication. They work as a team toward common goals, create secure homes, and respect each other's need for order. Challenges arise if they become boring to each other, too stuck in routine, or if neither partner brings spontaneity or emotional expression. They need to consciously add fun and romance. 4 and 5 is one of the most challenging combinations. 4 seeks stability, while 5 seeks change. 4 wants routine, while 5 wants adventure. 4 plans carefully, while 5 improvises. This relationship requires tremendous compromise. If both are mature and committed, 4 can provide grounding for 5's scattered energy, while 5 can teach 4 to embrace change. More often, they frustrate each other endlessly. 4 and 6 often work beautifully together. Both value stability, family, and creating a harmonious home. 6 brings warmth and nurturing that softens 4's sometimes rigid nature. 4 provides practical support that helps 6 feel secure. They share similar values and create lasting partnerships. Challenges arise if 4 becomes too work-focused or 6 too emotionally demanding. Breathe slowly and deeply, feeling completely peaceful and calm. Life Path 5 individuals bring excitement, adaptability, and freedom to relationships. They're adventurous partners who keep things dynamic and interesting. 5s need space, variety, and partners who don't try to control or restrict them. They wilt in overly structured, predictable, or limiting relationships. They need to feel free, even within commitment. 5 and 5 can be wonderfully exciting if both partners are secure and trust each other. They adventure together, give each other freedom, and never become boring to one another. Challenges arise if neither wants stability or commitment, if competition develops over who's more free or adventurous, or if they enable each other's avoidance of deeper intimacy and commitment. 5 and 6 is surprisingly challenging. 5 seeks freedom while 6 seeks commitment. 5 wants adventure while 6 wants home and family. 5 resists routine while 6 creates it. If they work through differences, 5 brings excitement to 6's life, while 6 provides the stable home base 5 secretly needs. More often, 5 feels trapped and 6 feels abandoned. 5 and 7 is an interesting combination. Both need significant personal freedom and alone time, though for different reasons. 5 needs freedom for adventure, while 7 needs it for contemplation. If they respect each other's need for space and autonomy, they can work well. Challenges arise if their togetherness needs differ significantly, or if neither partner creates enough stability or emotional connection. Life Path 6 individuals bring nurturing, responsibility, and devotion to relationships. They're caring partners who create harmonious homes and put significant energy into relationships. 6s need partners who appreciate their efforts, reciprocate their care, and share their values around family and service. They can become martyrs if their giving isn't appreciated or reciprocated. 6 and 6 creates warm, nurturing relationships centered on family and service. They understand each other's desire to care for others, create beautiful homes together, and share similar values. Challenges arise if both become too focused on others and neglect their own relationship, if they compete over who's more giving, or if neither partner brings enough independence or adventure. 6 and 7 is a challenging combination. 6 is outwardly focused, while 7 is inwardly focused. 6 needs togetherness, while 7 needs solitude. 6 expresses love through action and togetherness, while 7 expresses it through space and respect. If mature, they can balance each other, 6 drawing 7 into relationship, while 7 teaches 6 independence. Often, 6 feels rejected and 7 feels smothered. 6 and 8 can work well, especially in traditional arrangements. 8 provides financially, while 6 creates home and family. 8 brings ambition and achievement, while 6 brings warmth and nurturing. They make good teams if they appreciate what each brings. Challenges arise if 8 becomes too work-focused or domineering, or if 6 feels undervalued for non-financial contributions. Life Path 7 individuals bring depth, wisdom, and spiritual awareness to relationships. They're thoughtful partners who need significant alone time and intellectual connection. 7s need partners who respect their need for solitude, share their interest in deeper questions, and don't demand constant social activity or emotional expression. They show love through understanding and space. 7 and 7 can work if both partners are secure and independent. They give each other plenty of space, enjoy deep conversations, and respect each other's spiritual path. Challenges arise if they become too isolated from each other, if neither brings warmth or fun, or if they both retreat inward during conflicts instead of connecting. Someone needs to bridge the gap. 7 and 8 is an interesting combination. 7 brings wisdom, while 8 brings worldly success. 7 thinks while 8 acts. If they respect differences, 7 can provide strategic insight for 8's ambitions, while 8 can help 7 manifest ideas in the world. Challenges arise if 8 dismisses 7's spirituality as impractical, or 7 judges 8's materialism as superficial. 7 and 9 often work well together. Both are on spiritual paths, Both understand the need for alone time and inner work. 9's compassion helps 7 open their heart, while 7's depth helps 9 think more analytically. They support each other's growth and share philosophical interests. Challenges arise if 7 withdraws too much or 9 gives too much to others at the relationship's expense. Life Path 8 individuals bring power, ambition, and material success to relationships. They're strong partners who create abundance and take charge. 8s need partners who respect their authority, support their ambitions, and match their strength. They don't do well with partners who are weak, needy, or who don't contribute equally. They need teammates, not dependents. 8 and 8 can be incredibly powerful or incredibly combative. When working together toward shared goals, 2 8s create amazing things, building empires and achieving greatly. When competing for dominance, they destroy each other. Success requires clear roles, mutual respect, and shared vision. Both must consciously maintain connection amid busy schedules. 8 and 9 is a karmic combination. 8 focuses on material success, while 9 focuses on spiritual service. 8 wants to build, while 9 wants to release. If mature, they balance each other beautifully, 8 creating resources that 9 uses to serve humanity. Challenges arise if 8 judges 9 as impractical or 9 judges 8 as materialistic. They must respect each other's different approach to contribution. Life Path 9 individuals bring compassion, wisdom, and universal love to relationships. They're understanding partners who see the highest potential in everyone. 9s need partners who share their humanitarian values, appreciate their giving nature, and don't exploit their generosity. They can become depleted in relationships where they give far more than they receive. 9 and 9 creates deeply compassionate relationships centered on service and healing. They understand each other's need to help others and support each other's missions. Challenges arise if both become so focused on serving humanity that they neglect their intimate relationship, if neither provides practical grounding, or if they enable each other's tendency to sacrifice personal needs. Beyond life path compatibility, examining soul urge numbers, expression numbers, and other elements of each person's chart provides deeper insight. Sometimes life path numbers clash, but soul urge numbers harmonize beautifully, explaining why 2 people feel deeply connected despite surface differences. Remember that any combination can work with awareness, effort, and love. Understanding your numerological differences simply provides tools for compassion and communication. When you understand that your partner's behavior stems from their core number energy rather than malice or incompatibility, you can respond with understanding rather than judgment. Let your entire body sink deeper into rest, completely relaxed and at peace. Practical numerology in daily life. Numerology isn't just theoretical knowledge. It offers practical guidance for everyday decisions. Understanding numerical influences can help you choose favorable dates for important events. Select business names that support your goals. Understand the energy of your living space and make career choices aligned with your authentic nature. Choosing dates for important events using numerology is an ancient practice. Weddings, business launches, moving to new homes, signing contracts. Any significant event carries more positive potential when scheduled on a date whose numerological energy supports your intention. To analyze a date numerologically, reduce it to a single digit or master number by adding the month, day, and year. For example, June 15, 2026 would be calculated as 6 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6, which equals 22, a master number. So this date carries powerful master builder energy, excellent for launching a business or project meant to have lasting impact. Dates adding to 1 are excellent for new beginnings, launching ventures, initiating projects, or any event starting something fresh. The energy supports bold action, independence, and innovation. This would be a strong day for opening a business, starting a diet or exercise program, or beginning any new chapter. Dates adding to 2 favor partnerships and cooperation. This is excellent energy for weddings, forming business partnerships, signing collaborative agreements, or any event centered on relationship and union. The energy supports harmony, balance, and working together. Dates adding to 3 are wonderful for creative launches, parties, celebrations, and any event where joy and self-expression are paramount. This is great energy for book launches, art gallery openings, performances, or social gatherings. The energy is light, creative, and optimistic. Dates adding to 4 support building foundations and handling practical matters. This is good energy for signing contracts, making investments, buying property, or any event requiring solid structure and long-term stability. The energy is practical, stable, and reliable. Dates adding to 5 bring change and excitement. This energy is less predictable, but excellent for travel, making major life changes, or any event where you want dynamic, transformative energy. Be prepared for unexpected developments on 5 dates. They're rarely boring. Dates adding to 6 are perfect for family events, home-related activities, and matters involving commitment and responsibility. This is beautiful energy for weddings focused on family values, for housewarming parties, or for any event centered on love, harmony, and service. Dates adding to 7 are better for quiet, reflective activities than big public events. Use 7 dates for spiritual retreats, signing up for courses, beginning periods of study or introspection, or any activity requiring depth and contemplation. Dates adding to 8 are powerful for business matters, financial transactions, career advancement events, or any situation where you want to invoke material success and authority. The energy supports achievement, manifestation, and recognition. Dates adding to 9 are best for completion events, graduation ceremonies, retirement parties, memorial services, or any event marking an ending or transition. The energy supports letting go, compassion, and honoring what has been. Master number dates 11, 22, and 33 carry intensified energy of their reduced numbers with additional spiritual significance. These dates are powerful for spiritual events, major life transitions, or launching endeavors meant to serve humanity. Feel your breath flowing naturally, your mind drifting peacefully. Business names carry numerological vibration that influences success. The name you choose for your business creates an energetic signature that attracts certain opportunities and energies. Calculating a business name is identical to calculating a personal name. Assign numbers to letters, add them up, and reduce to a single digit or master number. A business name adding to one is excellent for pioneering ventures, innovative companies, or any business seeking to lead its industry and set new standards. One energy supports being first, being bold, and creating something original. Tech startups, consulting firms where you're the main asset, or any venture requiring innovation benefits from one energy. Names adding to two work well for businesses involving partnerships, counseling, mediation, or bringing people together. Law partnerships, counseling services, matchmaking businesses, or diplomatic consulting would benefit from two energy. The vibration supports cooperation, balance, and harmonious relationships. 3 energy is ideal for creative businesses, entertainment companies, marketing firms, or anything involving communication and self-expression. Advertising agencies, design studios, publishing companies, or performance venues thrive under 3 energy. The vibration attracts creativity, joy, and self-expression. 4 supports construction companies, accounting firms, real estate businesses, or any venture requiring reliability, structure, and practical value. Banks, building contractors, organizational services, or any business where trust and stability are paramount benefits from 4 energy. 5 energy favors businesses involving travel, media, marketing, change management, or anything requiring versatility and adaptability. Travel agencies, media companies, consulting firms that help businesses through transitions, or any venture thriving on variety benefits from 5 energy. 6 is perfect for hospitality businesses, healthcare services, educational institutions, or anything centered on nurturing and service. Restaurants, spas, schools, elder care facilities, or family counseling services align beautifully with 6 energy. 7 supports research firms, spiritual businesses, technology companies, or any venture appealing to people seeking quality and depth. Think research laboratories, spiritual retreat centers, specialized tech firms, or any business where expertise and quality trump mass appeal. 8 energy is powerful for large corporations, financial institutions, real estate development, or any business focused on building wealth and exercising authority. Investment firms, corporate law, high-end real estate, or any venture aiming for significant material success benefits from 8 energy. 9 suits nonprofit organizations, humanitarian ventures, healing services, or businesses dedicated to serving humanity. Charitable organizations, holistic healing centers, counseling services focused on transformation, or any business primarily motivated by service over profit aligns with 9 energy. Your home address also carries numerological significance, influencing the energy of your living space. Calculate your address by adding all the numbers in your street address. If you live in an apartment, include the apartment number. A home adding to 1 supports independence and new beginnings. These homes are good for people who work from home, who need to focus on personal goals, or who are starting new life chapters. The energy encourages self-reliance and initiative. 2 homes create peaceful, harmonious environments perfect for couples and families. These spaces naturally encourage cooperation, partnership, and emotional connection. They're wonderful for people who value relationship and tranquility over excitement and activity. 3 homes are lively, social spaces where creativity flourishes and people gather. These addresses support artists, writers, entertainers, or anyone whose work involves creativity and communication. Expect lots of visitors and social activity in 3 homes. 4 homes provide stability, security, and structure. These are excellent for families, for people building businesses, or for anyone needing a solid, reliable home base. The energy supports hard work, organization, and long-term planning. 5 homes bring constant change, activity, and variety. These addresses suit people who travel frequently, who embrace change, or who thrive on excitement. Life in a 5 home is never boring, but can feel chaotic for those needing stability. 6 homes radiate warmth, comfort, and family energy. These addresses are perfect for raising families, for people who love entertaining, or for anyone whose home is their sanctuary. The energy supports nurturing, beauty, and domestic harmony. 7 homes feel private, quiet, and conducive to contemplation. These addresses suit introverts, spiritual seekers, researchers, or anyone needing peace and solitude. 5 homes are less social, more introspective spaces. 8 homes project success, authority, and material abundance. These addresses can support career success and financial prosperity. They're good for people focused on achievement and building wealth, though they can feel formal or cold if you don't consciously add warmth. 9 homes have transitional energy, good for temporary situations or people in transition. These addresses support humanitarian activities, healing work, or any endeavor focused on service. Long-term residents may find things constantly shifting or ending. Let your eyelids grow heavier, your body sinking into deep relaxation. Numerology can guide career choices by highlighting fields aligned with your natural talents and life purpose. Your life path, expression number, and birthday number all provide clues about suitable career directions. Life Path 1 individuals excel in careers requiring leadership, innovation, and independence. Consider entrepreneurship, executive roles, consulting where you're the expert, creative fields where you pioneer new forms, or any career where you can be first, be original, and chart your own course. You need autonomy and opportunities to lead. Life Path 2 individuals thrive in careers involving partnership, mediation, counseling, or support. Consider therapy, diplomacy, human resources, partnership law, administrative support to executives, or any role where your gifts for understanding people and creating harmony are valued. You need cooperation and emotional connection. Life Path 3 individuals flourish in creative and communicative careers. Consider writing, performing arts, teaching, marketing, entertainment, design, or any field where you express yourself and bring joy to others. You need creativity, variety, and opportunities for self-expression. Life Path 4 individuals succeed in careers requiring structure, detail, and practical skill. Consider accounting, engineering, construction, project management, administration, or any field where your reliability and organizational abilities create value. You need tangible results and clear structures. Life Path 5 individuals do best in careers offering variety, freedom, and change. Consider sales, journalism, travel industries, entrepreneurship, entertainment, or any field where every day is different and you have freedom of movement. You need diversity and autonomy. Life Path 6 individuals are naturally suited to caring professions and service work. Consider nursing, teaching, counseling, hospitality, design, family law, or any career where you help, heal, or create beauty for others. You need meaning through service. Life Path 7 individuals excel in careers requiring expertise, analysis, and depth. Consider research, psychology, spiritual teaching, specialized technology, investigation, or any field where your analytical abilities and desire for deep understanding are valued. You need intellectual challenge and space for contemplation. Life Path 8 individuals are built for careers involving power, money, and large-scale achievement. Consider executive leadership, entrepreneurship, finance, real estate development, law, or any field where you manage resources and people toward significant goals. You need challenge and opportunity for material success. Life Path 9 individuals fulfill their purpose through humanitarian careers and healing work. Consider counseling, social work, nonprofit leadership, teaching, healing arts, or any career where your work directly improves lives and serves the greater good. You need meaningful contribution. Master number life paths often feel called to careers with spiritual or teaching dimensions. 11s excel as spiritual teachers, counselors, intuitive healers, or inspirational leaders. 22s succeed in building organizations or systems that serve humanity on a large scale. 33s thrive as teachers, healers, or any role where they uplift others through compassionate service. Your phone number, even your significant dates like anniversaries, carry numerological vibrations. While you can't always choose these numbers, understanding their energy helps you work consciously with them rather than against them. The key to practical numerology is using it as one input among many, not as absolute law. Numbers provide guidance, suggestions, and insights, but your free will, wisdom, and intuition are more important. Use numerology to understand options and make informed choices, not to abdicate personal responsibility for your decisions. Breathe deeply and slowly, feeling perfectly peaceful and calm. Karmic lessons, spiritual growth, and completion. As we approach the completion of our journey through numerology, we turn to its deepest dimensions: karmic lessons, soul evolution, and the spiritual purposes encoded in numbers. Numerology isn't merely a personality typing system. At its highest expression, it's a map of soul development, showing us what we came to learn, heal, and transcend. Karmic debt numbers are specific double-digit numbers that appear in your chart and indicate lessons carried over from past experiences, whether in this life or previous ones. These numbers represent areas where you may have misused energy before and now have opportunity for correction and healing. The number 13 reducing to 4 is considered a karmic debt number. This suggests lessons around laziness, taking shortcuts, or abandoning responsibilities in past experiences. 13 fours often face obstacles that require tremendous effort to overcome. Life doesn't come easy. You must work harder than others for the same results. If you have 13 in your chart, your karmic lesson involves developing discipline, persistence, and integrity around work and responsibility. You're learning that there are no shortcuts to real achievement, that lasting success requires sustained effort, that avoiding responsibility creates bigger problems than facing it directly. The gift hidden in 13.4 is that once you learn these lessons, once you develop genuine work ethic and follow through, you become capable of tremendous accomplishment. The obstacles were never punishments, but training, building your character and capacity for real achievement. 14 reducing to 5 is another karmic debt number, suggesting lessons around freedom, responsibility, and the consequences of excess. In past experiences, you may have been too focused on personal freedom at others' expense, may have overindulged in sensory pleasures, or may have been irresponsible in relationships or commitments. If you have 14 in your chart, your karmic lesson involves learning healthy balance between freedom and commitment, between pleasure and responsibility, between independence and connection. You're discovering that true freedom comes through self-discipline, that pleasure without consciousness becomes addiction, that meaningful relationships require commitment. The challenge of 14 is that you're often tempted by the very things you need to moderate. You may struggle with addictive tendencies, difficulty with commitment, or a pattern of running away when things get difficult. Your lesson is choosing conscious restraint over impulsive indulgence and choosing authentic freedom over escapism. 16 reducing to 7 is perhaps the most intense karmic debt number. This number suggests significant lessons around ego, spiritual pride, and the destruction of false structures. In past experiences, you may have misused spiritual knowledge for personal gain, may have been arrogant about your understanding, or may have built your life on false foundations that needed to collapse. If you have 16 in your chart, you'll likely experience sudden, unexpected events that humble you and force spiritual growth. Relationships may end suddenly. Career paths may collapse unexpectedly, or life may repeatedly dismantle what you thought was secure. These aren't punishments, but cosmic course corrections, forcing you toward authenticity and genuine spiritual understanding. The lesson of 16 is surrendering ego, accepting that you don't control everything, and building life on spiritual truth rather than material illusion. Once you stop resisting and start accepting the lessons these upheavals bring, you develop profound wisdom, humility, and spiritual depth. 16 ultimately creates spiritual teachers who have earned their wisdom through experience rather than merely intellectual study. 19 reducing to 1 is the final karmic debt number, suggesting lessons around power, independence, and right use of personal will. In past experiences, you may have abused power, dominated others, or used your strength selfishly without concern for those you affected. If you have 19 in your chart, your karmic lesson involves learning to use personal power wisely, to lead without dominating, to be strong without being selfish. You may face situations where others try to control you, teaching you through experience how it feels to be dominated. You may also struggle with patterns of either refusing help altogether or becoming inappropriately dependent. The lesson of 19 is developing healthy independence that doesn't require cutting yourself off from support, and developing leadership that serves others rather than only yourself. You're learning that true power empowers others rather than diminishing them, that strength includes vulnerability, that independence includes interdependence. Beyond specific karmic debt numbers, every life path carries karmic lessons. Your life path shows what your soul is working to master in this lifetime, and the challenges you face are precisely designed to teach you what you need to learn. Feel your body completely relaxed, your mind quiet and still. The concept of spiritual evolution through numbers suggests that souls progress through different number vibrations over many lifetimes. You might spend one lifetime mastering the lessons of 2, another lifetime exploring 3, gradually working through all the numbers until you've experienced and integrated the complete spectrum of human experience. In this model, your current life path number shows which lessons you're focusing on now. Challenges associated with your life path aren't obstacles to overcome, but rather the curriculum you chose for this particular incarnation. You picked exactly the lessons you needed next in your soul's evolution. From this perspective, there are no bad or unlucky numbers, no life paths that are better or worse than others. Each number represents essential lessons, important experiences, crucial development for the soul's journey toward wholeness. 1 teaches individuality, 2 teaches relationship, 3 teaches expression, and so on through 9, which represents the completion of basic lessons and readiness for master number work. Master number life paths suggest souls that have completed the basic 9-number cycle and are now working on more advanced lessons. These lifetimes are typically more challenging, but offer opportunities for accelerated growth and service to humanity's evolution. Living consciously with your numerological chart means understanding your numbers not as fixed personality traits, but as developmental energies you're working with and through. You're not just a life path 7, you're a soul learning the lessons of 7, developing 7 qualities, expressing 7 energy in increasingly refined ways. This perspective brings tremendous freedom. Instead of thinking, I'm a 1, so I'm just naturally selfish, you think, I'm learning 1 energy, which means I'm developing healthy independence and leadership. My challenge is ensuring my independence doesn't become isolation, and my leadership doesn't become domination. You become an active participant in your own evolution rather than a passive victim of your numbers. You ask, what is this number trying to teach me? How can I express this energy more maturely? What's the highest expression of this vibration? Numerology becomes a tool for conscious growth rather than a box that limits you. You're not defined by your numbers. You're working with them, learning through them, gradually mastering them over time, and eventually transcending them as you become whole. The ultimate goal of spiritual development, from a numerological perspective, is integrating all numbers, embodying the full spectrum of human experience and capability. You become someone who can lead when leadership is needed and follow when that serves better. Someone who can work alone or collaborate. Someone who can build and let go. Someone who understands both spirit and matter. This integration is represented by the number 0, which contains all numbers within itself. 0 is the void, the source, the infinite potential from which all numbers emerge and to which they return. As you master each number's lessons and integrate its energy, you gradually become more like 0, empty of fixed identity, full of infinite possibility, able to express any quality as circumstances require. In this sense, Numerology is a map back to wholeness, a path from fragmented identification with one aspect of self toward integration of all aspects. You move from I am only this toward I am everything and nothing, all possibilities contained in pure awareness. But this integration doesn't happen through trying to be everything at once. It happens through fully embracing whatever number energies are most active in your chart, learning their lessons completely, expressing them maturely. By going deeply into your particular numbers, you eventually discover their doorways to all other numbers. That mastering one reveals the whole. A master level life path one doesn't just lead, they know when to follow. They don't just assert independence, they understand interdependence. They've learned one so thoroughly that they've discovered how it contains and connects to all other numbers. True mastery of any number is recognizing it as one facet of an integrated whole. Take a deep, slow breath, feeling completely at peace as we near the end of our journey through these 100 facts about numerology. Let us reflect on what this ancient wisdom offers. At its core, numerology is a language for talking about the patterns woven throughout existence, a way of recognizing that we're not random accidents, but meaningful participants in an ordered universe. Whether you view numerology as literal truth about spiritual reality, as psychological archetypes that help us understand ourselves, or simply as interesting symbolism, it offers value. It provides frameworks for self-understanding, compassion for our differences, and hope that our struggles have meaning and purpose. Numerology reminds us that nothing in life is random. The date you were born, the name you were given, the numbers that surround you, all participate in the great pattern. You're not separate from the universe, but woven into its very fabric, your individual thread essential to the whole tapestry. This awareness can bring tremendous comfort. When life feels chaotic or purposeless, numerology whispers that there is order, there is meaning, there is design. Your challenges aren't random cruelty, but precisely calibrated lessons. Your gifts aren't accidental, but tools you brought for your soul's work. Numerology also cultivates humility. When you understand that your personality, preferences, and patterns largely stem from your core numbers, you become less identified with them, less defensive about them. You recognize yourself as awareness working through these patterns rather than being these patterns. This creates space for growth and change. You're not imprisoned by your numbers, but rather using them, learning through them, gradually refining how you express them. The rigid life path 4 can soften. The scattered life path 5 can develop focus. The isolated life path 7 can open to connection. Growth is always possible. Numerology encourages compassion for others. When someone's behavior irritates you and you remember, oh, they're a life path 1, that's natural 1 energy. Judgment softens into understanding. You recognize that people aren't deliberately difficult. They're simply expressing their core energies, working through their particular lessons. This doesn't mean excusing harmful behavior, but rather responding with wisdom instead of personal offense. You can set boundaries with someone's behavior while having compassion for the lessons they're struggling with. Perhaps most beautifully, numerology reconnects us with wonder. In an age of materialism and mechanism, where many view reality as meaningless matter, obeying blind laws, numerology points toward meaning, toward intelligence woven into existence, toward the possibility that we're participating in something vast and purposeful. Whether that something is God, universal mind, mathematical order, or collective, unconscious hardly matters. What matters is the shift from seeing yourself as an isolated, accidental, meaningless fragment to recognizing yourself as an integral part of a meaningful whole. Numerology is one of many paths toward this recognition. It walks alongside astrology, tarot, sacred geometry, and countless other wisdom traditions, all pointing toward the same essential truth. You matter. Your life has purpose. The universe is alive with meaning and intelligence. As you drift toward sleep tonight, carry this knowing with you. You are not random. You are not an accident. You are a unique expression of universal intelligence, born at exactly the right moment, given exactly the right name, carrying exactly the lessons and gifts your soul needs for its journey. Your life path, whether it's been easy or difficult, is perfectly designed for your growth. Your challenges are your curriculum. Your gifts are your tools. Your relationships are your teachers. Your very existence is meaningful, necessary, irreplaceable. The numbers you carry, whether in your birth date, your name, or the circumstances of your life, are not limitations, but languages through which the universe speaks to you, guiding you toward your highest potential, your deepest wholeness, your truest self. Let yourself rest now in this knowing. You are held by an intelligent universe that knows exactly what you need, exactly what you're ready for, exactly where you're going. Trust the journey. Trust the numbers. Trust yourself. All is well. All is unfolding perfectly. You are exactly where you need to be. Let your breathing become very slow now, very soft, as consciousness gently releases into sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are part of the great pattern of existence, and that pattern is beautiful, purposeful, and good. Rest now, dear soul. Let these 100 facts about numerology carry you gently into peaceful sleep, into healing dreams, into the deep rest that restores and renews. Tomorrow, when you wake, you'll remember what speaks to you from this journey through sacred numbers. You'll carry forward what serves you and release what doesn't. You'll walk your path with greater awareness of the numerical patterns guiding your steps. But now, this moment, simply rest. Simply breathe. Simply allow yourself to drift on the gentle current of these words, these numbers, this ancient wisdom. 1 through 9 and back to 1, the eternal cycle continues. You are part of that cycle, great spiral of experience and evolution. You are a wave in the ocean of consciousness, temporarily distinct, but ultimately one with the whole. Rest in that oneness now. Rest in the peace that passes understanding. Rest in the knowledge that you are home, you are whole, you are exactly as you should be. The numbers bless you. The universe holds you. The divine pattern welcomes you home. Sleep well, beautiful soul. Sleep peacefully. Sleep deeply. Until tomorrow, when the journey continues.